everyone, this is Kai. Unfortunately, I am starting a little bit late. Everything is getting online, and we should be hearing the Discord pop up soon.
Discord.
Had to go help with stuff. There's one person. Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
how are you doing today?
I'm doing alright.
You set up everything?
Nope.
Nope.
I have just got home.
Well, I meant like while you were out.
Sort of. Not really. We're gonna have to take another one.
Okay.
There
Hey,
you go.
just wanted to pop in and say hi and wish you guys a nice game. I'm gonna head off to my date.
Alright.
See ya.
Oh, that was rough.
Alright. Well, good thing he has a date.
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's one last game and then I am done for now.
Doesn't session start an hour later?
Wow, that was good. Doesn't it start an hour later? No. It's always been this time. It's been. Oh, we need to set up like a universal fucking thing.
We do have a universal fucking thing!
Oh, wow, that was everybody pincering me. Sorry there, cowboy. We were in a weird spot.
What is it called? Time change? Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
He's 12.
Guess we should have said something to
Oh,
him.
and tabletop crashed on me. Give me a second.
That should not have hit me.
Okay, good. Everyone's
Uh,
finally like,
he was
oh, okay,
brutal.
so I need to actually reply to this instead of doing that. Okay.
Yeah, everybody is now correctly doing that. I am not gonna vote for myself.
Understood. I might have to do multiple admins. Try to cover around the clock.
Oh yeah, but I mean, at the same time, I hear what you're saying, but like, I don't think we're ever in situations where we need that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, we don't have like thousands of users, thankfully.
Yeah. Why did those hit so hard? They're brutal. Oh well, it is what it is. I will be loading it up in a moment. Luckily, the raid isn't until very much later, which means that I can do a snack run.
Yes. Good.
problem is yep, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Okay, OBS is working. Kai, are you drinking Leaf Lovers? I don't drink. So, I guess? I'm actually kind of excited for you guys to go to a new island because now I get to explore a different part of my areas, which I'm going to be basically having fun. Biology.
Good.
Oh my gosh, please. For the love of fuck! Oh no. Don't crash on me again. Oh!
Yeah, these guys are fucking carrying me. Oh.
What the hell just happened? Hold on, what the fuck?
What happened?
I think I may have duplicated... I found Akuma's old sheet. What the shit? How did I do that? That was weird. Okay. Well, that was weird. Anyway, we're waiting on people.
Yeah, we got time.
Yes.
Oh, nothing like a little bit of intensity here. It's match game. The enemy has their super. Oh dear lord.
I guess you're playing Destiny. Server is up.
Yes, I will be joining momentarily.
So it'll be Akuma, you, maybe slash, not maybe slash is Akuma, but me. My brother is actually getting in his game right now. We literally raced home, got onto our computers. I started the dishwasher because someone had to, and
Winning this one.
I'm going to go change into warmer pants. It is currently like 45 degrees outside.
Yikes! Yeah, put on some warmer pants. Oh, that actually pains me that I got that far. You know what? Good guy. I saw you doing stuff. Okay. Yeah, get all nice and comfy.
While I am getting nice and comfy, I will not wear socks.
You will what?
I will not wear socks.
I said comfy. That's comfy for you, is it not?
No socks. No pants. Ugh.
Just pants.
No pants.
No pants.
No pants.
I'm
No
being rewarded.
pantalones. No más pantalones.
I didn't know I was being rewarded today.
Shut.
Okay. Well, time to launch tabletop.
SMH. So hi Narv. What's
If
up,
he's
Rat?
still in here.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 users in chat. It's only registering we have 2 viewers.
Sounds about right, and I'm looking and none of them appear to be rat.
SMH. It's probably because I started the stream and I had to quickly change the stream info.
Maybe.
My brother and I were talking about how shit lawns are. And what's the first ad I get whenever I'm on iFunny? Find lawn care services near you. Fuck off.
Yep. They always here. Oh boy. Oh, what am I gonna get for snacks? I gotta get dressed to go do that. I am also no pants gang currently. What do you think I should get for snacks?
Well, I've got snacks for right now and the stream. Not the stream. I'm going to be recording the entirety of the raid, like I usually do. Edit it down and throw it on my YouTube channel.
Best of luck. It's... Just don't go too crazy with it all.
I don't know. Sometimes I will put the little stupid thing.
I know.
Now I've got pretzel sticks. I've got oatmeal cream pies. I've got I've got gummy worms that I still haven't eaten all the way. I've got like 2 things of Mexican Coke and yogurt. I've also got popsicles. Might go downstairs and steal the ice cream out of the fridge. I don't know. And put it up here.
Might fuck around. Who knows?
Might fuck around. Might find out. Who gives a shit?
Not me. Just zooming in on my profile picture in the game.
There you go. Put the thing on iFunny.
Who's even... Oh, this isn't even anyone's chair. I didn't realize I was sitting next to no one.
This is going to be fun because I get to show off a little bit of stuff that I know.
I forgot the daylight savings even happened, in all honesty. I still wake up too early to know. So until they show up, I guess it's just gonna be me flirting to heck and back with you.
No.
Nah, we're streaming. I'll save it for later.
Exactly.
I tap back over to see what the stream's up to, and I'm just like, ah, you too.
Yes. Why not? I mean, is the boy the thickest lad?
It is something to do.
Plus, the other guys aren't here.
True. No, they are not. I don't know why they're not here.
Like, we do this every 2 weeks. We have this.
I don't think. I think our Europeans were confused about daylight saving.
True.
I mean, we're the only country in the world that sews the bottom, or cuts off the bottom half of a blanket, sews it to the top, and calls it longer.
Ugh, yeah.
When in reality, it would have actually just gotten smaller.
Ah!
Hello,
European.
Akuma.
Started recording.
Yeah.
We're already here.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Not oh shit. Hello, chat.
Hey chat. Might be a little bit later than usual. My Steam's updating.
Oof.
It is what it is, honestly.
Aside from the American daylight savings bullshit,
We're trying to abolish it.
Who came up with an idea anyway?
Old-timey
The
farmers.
government and farmers.
You think it was a prank of some sort?
No.
No. It was to actually provide benefit to farmers and
Wait.
other of the blue collar workers like that. And it was basically just to make sure that they could be, do stuff with other people at about the same time. So we shifted the time back to accommodate for it.
No, there's really
They get up at the same time as normal for them, but it just means that when they finish, instead of it being, 6 in the morning, suddenly it's 7. Suddenly they have, time to be productive, and at about the same time as everyone else.
Let me look up the fucking history of daylight savings time because it's. I agree with Akuma. It's fucking bullshit.
Oh no, well I was just about to get to that point. And basically the farmers, after the government put it through, the farmers went, well, the cows don't care about daylight savings. They get up when the sun's up. There's no... The concept is lost on an animal.
Yep.
I'm just gonna restart my computer for a second.
Go for it.
Be right back.
Apparently, the southern hemisphere actually experiences daylight savings as well.
Right.
It first happened in New Zealand. Though the majority of the world doesn't fucking do it anymore. It was first championed by, in law,
Right.
by the Romans.
Oh.
But that's
Yeah,
because
but most people won't care about that. They only care
Yeah.
to poke fun at America and say, why are the Americans so stupid? Meanwhile, we've just been following what everyone else does.
Yep. The first one to move time exactly was a Spanish National Assembly man of Cortes de Cádiz. It was to move certain meeting times forward 1 hour from May 1st to the 30th of September in recognition of seasonal changes. But it didn't change the clocks. It was just to move private stuff.
Well, that's neat, though.
The first one to actually put forth this was a New Zealand entomologist, George Hudson, proposed the modern daylight savings time. His shift work gave him leisure time to collect insects and led him to value after-hour daylight. He presented a paper to the Wellington Philosophical Society and proposed a 2 hours daylight saving shift. Considering and considerable interest was expressed by Christchurch. In Christchurch, which is a place is the largest city in the southern island of New Zealand. For context. He followed it up with a 1890 paper. Many publications credit daylight savings time proposal to the prominent English builder and outdoorsman William Willett. Who the fuck are you? He was a promoter of the British summertime, who independently conceived daylight saving times in 1905 during a pre-breakfast ride when he observed how many Londoners slept through a large part of the summer day. Because summer is supposed to be for fucking sleeping, dumbass. Well, it also was an avid golfer who disliked cutting short his round at dusk. Fuck
So because of a select few people that thought that people should be more active during the day, they decided, we'll roll it back.
Fuck you, Willett. Liberal Party Member of Parliament Robert Pierce took up the proposal from Willett and introduced the first daylight savings bill to the British House of Commons on 12th of February. They really need to fucking fix their dates on Wikipedia. 12th of February, 1908. Because it just says 12 February and it has the year. There's no 12th. It's just 12 February. After 12 long Februaries, apparently.
You know.
There's also no commas anywhere. A select committee was set up to examine the issue, but Pierce's bill did not become law, and several other bills failed in the following years. Willett lobbied for a proposal in the UK until his death in 1915. So, that didn't happen. And Canada was the first one to enact daylight savings times on July 1st, 1908. It was followed by, so we had Port Arthur, Ontario, then Orillia, Orillia. How the hell do you pronounce that?
Spell it again for me.
O-R.
O-R.
I-L-L-I.
I-L-L-I.
A.
Orillia?
Sure, Orillia.
The city of Ontario, Canada.
Introduced by William Sword Frost. That is a fucking name. While mayor from 1911 to 1912. The first states to adopt daylight savings times, also known in German as Sommerzeit. I'm not pronouncing that correctly because
it is. So the way Google tells me it is Orillia, not Orillia. It's Orillia.
The French are fucking weird. Anyway,
it is.
Nationally were for those of the German Empire and World War I ally Austria-Hungary. So we can literally blame the Canadians. Oh, welcome back.
And we're back.
We have an official blame on who to blame for daylight savings time. The Canadians.
More specifically, the French.
The
Canadians.
French. In
Damn
our
you, Canada.
It's always the French. Anyway. It was a way to conserve coal during wartime. Oh, sorry, my bad. Commencing the 30th of April 1916 as a way to conserve coal during wartime. Britain, most of its allies, and many European neutrals soon followed. So it was first the Canadians, then the Germans, then the Austrians, then most of England, and then Europe. So we haven't even talked about the United States. Then Russia and a few others waited till 1917, and the United States adopted daylight saving times in 1918. Most jurisdictions abandoned daylight saving times in the years after the war ended in 1918, with the exceptions including Canada, the United Kingdom, France, Ireland, and the United States. Why?
And as I was saying before, TLDR, basically, the world just keeps making fun of America, even though they all did it first.
TLDR, blame the Canadians. Anyway.
Also,
How are
I
you?
blame the Canadians.
I guess common sense. I guess what they really should have saved is their common sense.
Yep. Alrighty then.
2 in, that's probably as much as we're going to get,
Yeah, we're probably
unfortunately.
only gonna get 2. Do you guys want to continue just as a 2-man team? Or do you want to play like a short little game? Like, do a side campaign? Because
We haven't done a side quest in a while.
No,
So
not
that
side quests. This would be completely different from the normal.
I think it's good just to continue on with our regular stuff.
All right.
The guys can just be sleeping in the boat or something.
All right. Oh,
Yeah,
I
just as
turned the
long as you
heater
don't
on.
spring a kraken on us or
I'm
something.
not going to spring
I
a Kraken
don't
because
think
it's
she's
only
gonna
2
do that.
people.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I'm thinking.
I am a good DM. I don't do like CR 13s when you guys are level 3. I'm not throwing a. Okay. Another blip of daylight saving time. It's common myth in the United States that daylight saving time, or DST for context, was first implemented for the benefit of farmers. In reality, farmers have been one of the strongest lobbying groups against DST since it was first implemented. The factors influence farming schedules, such as the morning dew and the dairy cattle's readiness to be milked, are ultimately dictated by the sun. So time change introduces unnecessary challenges. Get fucked. The whole reason why they say that it is for the bullshit. High quality bullshit.
Yes, that is top tier bullshit.
It's not even
Like-
bullshit because the people that wanted it weren't even farmers.
The people that they claim wanted it don't even want it anymore, or they don't even want it in the first place.
Exactly. And that's what Pix was saying in the beginning. Also, make sure to recycle if you can. I cannot, due to how the Americans quote unquote recycle. I say that because some recycling plants in the United States have been caught with their hands throwing quote unquote recyclables into landfills instead of putting it back to production. So always make sure to know where you guys are recycling. Anyway, sorry, I had to clear off some of the gunk that's around here. So, anyone remember what happened last time? Because it was a while ago.
I do remember that we liberated a town.
Yes, it is
Remnant
now
did
under,
his thing.
Yep, it is now under the jurisdiction of the Dwarven Empire, who are actually champions of welfare, which is kind of funny. But, you know, it keeps the entire empire together, so it makes sense. Pardon me. So, anything else?
Got a boat.
You do have a boat.
Got a boat. Got a kid. Not mine.
Yeah, because you're a monk.
A little bit.
A little bit celibate, so you can't have a kid.
And I got a big glass of water.
That's a good thing, yes. Glasses of water are great.
Yes. A glass of purified water.
Oh. Ah, shit.
And I'm currently looking at pictures of slimes from Dragon Quest because they're cute.
Agreed. Oh, this water has the taste of plastic and Baja Blast. Alright. So. It has been a kind of difficult way. While the ship has been well, you guys have been taught how to boat. The waters here are a bit different than the waters in Muestra. Let me just pull up the map again for people on stream to look at.
Who was driving the ship again?
Who was driving the ship again?
Blah blah blah. Maceras, I believe.
Alright, Maceras is basically going to be an NPC for right now.
Maceras was driving the boats. Akuma was playing music. I was up on the crow's nest. Prime Knight was anchor.
Okay, so it's not in D&D memes. Where the hell did I put it?
Probably an art.
No, I'm talking about like in
The map?
my files. So I can just put it.
Oh, in your files. Okay.
Where the hell did
I mean, it is right there.
I need to go through and organize my folders.
SMA.
SMH. Alright, hold on. Let me go change OBS over to display capture. Alright, so. Right now, they're in between. They're about right here. You guys are actually starting to finally see landfall. It's been a long couple of days. So the map is a little dilated because we're focusing in between these two areas. But think Modil is like over here. We got area over here. So this area was blocked off by the barrier. Now you guys are starting to see the Isle of Green. It is a very lush area. So lush that whenever you get close to it, it looked like nothing but a green blob on the horizon. Once you get close to it, you notice that this entire area is made of grass. There's no trees. How do you... Are you okay?
Yeah, sorry, just I mean, I was recovering from a bit of gunk blockage and all that, but there's still a little left.
I thought you were like choking. I'm like, oh my gosh. So, you guys see it on the horizon. It is like bright green. It's obvious why they call it the Island of Green, because it is quite green. Ni, while you have never really left your monastery before, getting captured by pirates, you would know this area is known for their exports of vegetables. And fresh vegetables are very rare on these islands. You also know that this area is awfully isolated. The only people that come off of the Island of Green are merchants. And even then, they don't really like to talk about it. Oh, they are a welcoming people, but they don't really like to talk about what happens on the island. So.
Yeah, remember to open up my sheet.
Yes, please do. Kuma,
Yes.
you're coming up on an island. And you happen to remember that, well, while a lot of deeper vessels, like, flagships, galleons, and other stuff like that, are more likely to need to dock off water, this is a kind of shallow-ish boat. So you can actually go all the way to a shallow port.
Hey, Nate, do you see this?
I'm up in the crow's nest. Of course I see it.
I think that's Greenvale or whatever they called it.
The Isle of Green?
Yes, that. Thanks, little girl.
No problem. She holds Byron and puts him on her head.
You're supposed to be up in the. Oh no, that's right. You're down with potatoes.
Yep.
I'm
That's the
surprised you heard me
Isle of
murmur to
Green.
myself out of character.
Who knows what this child has? I guess I don't know.
Okay.
It will take a
Yeah.
couple more hours to get there, but you guys actually are coming from the eastern side. This doesn't seem to be populated at all.
Can we circle around and see if there's anything?
Yes. That's how the current is pulling you. It's not very windy, but the currents are very strong. Which is really nice. You can sail on the outside, but no one sails on the inside of this horrible, horrible place. So scary. Anyway. So you guys continue sailing. It'll take another hour to sail to the other side. Mostly because this world is not flat, it's round. So. And the island, well, it does look kind of fat on the map. It's kind of big. It is a wee bit big. It is one of the bigger islands. Second to only the Isle of Stone, which hosts the biggest population. But soon you start to see slightly bigger settlements. They're not close to the water, but you can kind of tell they're further in because they're sitting on top of a hill. They have a small little port, so you can actually go over there. Let me quickly find. The reason
That
why I need
seems-
to find the map is because of other things.
Oh, okay.
They're not in doodles. I'm there. Did I stick them somewhere else? Are they in thumbnails for some reason? No? Okay.
This looks like a good place to dock. Did anyone hear me?
Yes, I'm sorry. I heard you.
Maceris nods and slowly turns the ship into port. Soon enough, you guys are there. It's not too terribly big of a port. It's like almost like fishing vessels. Okay, where the hell is it? There it is. Holy shit. Found it. Fuck. Why did it take so long? And as you guys finally hop off, you actually... Not save as pitch. I've already got that saved, so copy. Alright, it's going into art. Maybe. There we go. Boom. You guys actually enter into what looks to be large, barren fields. So let me
Really good place to park.
just boop, boop. This is where they're entering. Down here. You see a
Well.
couple of... You
Sorry.
You guys are actually, yeah. Let me continue. This area, the grass grows very tall and very thick. Though it does look like there is a trodden dirt path that leads to where the farms are.
Well, the Isle certainly lives up to its name. It's very green.
Indeed.
See if I can actually just put an image. Page 5. Hold on 1 second. I might be able to show me the folders. Okay, the folders finally went up there. Where the hell did I find it? Oh fuck, now I gotta go find it again. Aha. Oh fuck. Too big. Perfect.
Too big.
There we go.
But yeah, I'm noticing a distinct lack of an actual port, so I don't know where we're gonna... I guess we could
port-
just park the ship just to the side.
The port is actually at the bottom of the map.
Oh, it's just getting cut off on there.
Yes, unfortunately.
Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Alright. So as you exit the boats, there is a packed dirt path that leads you to the fields. But these fields don't look like they're currently growing anything. They're just tilled dirt. Wow. You know, for the Isle of Green, there's a lot of brown.
Perhaps the farmers haven't planted their stock yet.
Well, I mean, it is winter.
Very true, very true.
It would make sense.
Akuma,
Yes.
what she said was wrong. Remember,
What?
the Dragon's Keep gate opened on the summer solstice.
Oh. Wait. Isn't it summer?
Huh?
Yeah, last I checked, the gate opened on the summer solstice, if I'm not mistaken.
Been winter for quite a while here.
Actually, I think it's close to spring. What day is it? She looks over to you, Nee. Would you like to roll an intelligence check to figure out what day it is?
Sure. Can go and do that. Let's see, D20. And that's just going to be a +2.
Alright, you do know what day it is. It is one of the last few days before this spring equinox. And you also know that usually this is like a really good time to start planting. So, seeing no farmers in the field goes against what you know as a learned scholar, a learned monk.
Well, it has been winter for a while now. You would think that with this close to spring, they would at least have some stuff started here.
Welcome to different hemispheres. I'm a fucking genius and no one else can say it. Anyway.
Well, then why would I have not known that?
No, what Akuma said versus what Nee knows.
Oh. Okay, then I'm confused, but that's fine.
Are we in Australia?
Not Australia, but same concept.
You remember that you had to go north. You were in Australia. Muestra was Australia all along.
That explains the dragons.
Well, it's called Monster Area, Monstra, and then Muestra for a reason.
Kai, you're an absolute genius.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is it? Okay.
That's actually why I called it Muestra. Also, it parallels the Spanish word for death. Muerte.
Muerte. Or muertos.
Muertos. Death. Muestra. Monstra. Monster. I've been planning this. I've been fucking planning this. I could finally fucking reveal it. Yes. Anyway.
Does that mean our country? Does that mean Westra's infested with kangaroos?
Let's focus more on what's going on right now. We can ask questions later.
What are kangaroos? Anyway,
Kind of why I'm thinking that.
that's why the innkeeper in the skeleton port was like, how the hell did you get there? People are supposed to die there. You guys actually do happen to upon one person. A small woman with a child tied to her back as she is starting to sow seeds. You see her having something on her hip and she's just casting the seeds out on the farthest farm. It's hard for you guys to see her. Oh, I got added.
Johnson's saying he's on his way over.
I
Back
think I
home.
see someone over there. Pardon me. Do you see that knee?
Let's.
I think there's someone over there.
Try and look. Is there anything to see over there?
There is one woman with a baby on her back who is currently sowing seeds. Why is it that no one decides to draw children on their backs anymore? Motherfucker. All I have for her picture is this. It's gonna be an art. But I will describe her better. Do not worry. She's dressed like this. Do you wish to go over to her?
I mean, she's literally the only person over there, so sure.
Alright. It takes but half a minute. And you walk over to her and you notice that she is human. Shorter than what normal humans on Muestra look like, but human. There's no striking beast characteristics. There's no striking dwarf beards or characteristics. She doesn't look like a halfling. She doesn't look like a tiefling. She looks normal. The baby on her back is asleep. Huh? Yes?
Hello there, madam.
Gosh, I have to think. What is it that you would like? I'm currently tending to my fields.
Oh, we're just visiting here. Yeah, well, like, the town's pretty sparse, isn't it?
Oh, visitors. She turns her head and she has orange eyes. There is no pupil. Her eyes are nothing but orange.
Out of character, not normal.
Well, in character, it's not normal. And you notice her face has a slight bit of fur on it. Not like, oh, she hasn't plucked her mustache or stuff. Her face looks like it's slightly furred. Oh, goodness. You people look different. Well, not the turtle. Turtles we know about.
Yeah, we're not... Well, most of my party isn't from here.
Oh, well, welcome to the Isle of Green. I am... Oh, pardon. It's hard to speak with normal common. Unfortunately, my face doesn't contort as well as, yours. She finishes her sewing and comes closer. You notice she has a fox snout. Her face extends forward and looks locked in place so that not even her upper lip, but only her lower lip moves with any dexterity.
So I guess you've never seen a tiefling before.
Oh no, I've seen tieflings. Though they don't look like you. The tieflings here are mostly red, with a few pinks and whites.
Ah. I don't think I've seen in your kind. I don't think I've seen much of your
Johnson.
kind around either. Hey, Johnson.
Hey Johnson, you wake from a start. The boat has stopped.
What? What boat?
You've been on a
He hasn't
boat.
been here in a while.
Oh yeah. So you guys got a boat and you guys are on the island of Green.
Oh.
Yeah. You guys are actually in the small settlement called Sweetwater Farm.
Hmm.
And currently, Akuma and Ni are talking to one of the only people that are walking about. A small
Oh, I
farmer.
thought I was still up on the ship.
Oh, are you still on the ship? Okay, you can still be on the ship.
I never was asked if I was coming
Oh,
with.
okay, you're fine. So
I,
Ni would be able to catch Johnson up to speed.
I had to go get 27 baby chickens out of my grandpa's incubator.
You mean chicks?
Yeah, chicks, baby chickens, whatever. I also had to feed his chickens, his big ones. I had to feed the chickens. I had to go get the baby chicks out. I had to go to town, get his medicine. This, that, and the other.
Busy.
Busy, busy, busy day for you.
Yeah, because he can't get out of the house.
Yep, certainly sounds like a busy day.
Yeah, I started at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I was trying to get back as soon as I could.
You're good.
Yeah, at least I made it this week.
That's true. So Akuma. She's
Yes.
going to tell you about the tieflings that are around here. Red, white, pink, mostly feathered. Though they don't have a tail like yours.
Oh, really?
Or horns. Most of them fancy feathers and other stuff like that.
I don't think I've seen tieflings with feathers very often.
Oh, we actually have one in the colony right now.
Oh,
We're actually a split group from the normal settlers that were here before us. Unfortunately, those settlers took all the trees, so we're forced to farm like this.
that's unfortunate.
Are there any others like you on your boat?
Well, I do have a few party members on my boat, but I'm the only tiefling there.
Oh,
Like, we...
well, that'd be nice. Do invite them. Oh, My name. Yes. My name is Yip Durna. But you can call me Yip. I know it's a little hard for a lot of the tieflings to talk in beast.
Ah, no matter. It's nice to meet you, Yip. I am Akuma Ailstorm,
Ah,
and this turtle over here is my new friend.
You
Say
mean-
hello, Nee.
you mean the turtle that's currently on your boat?
Oh, yeah. Yes. I suppose I should go get them so we can sightsee the town a little easier.
Of course. I'll be here, minding the field.
Sure, I will be back.
And you will leave her to tend the field, sowing the seeds further and further throughout the farthest field. Alright, back at the boat. While this is happening, Johnson,
Yep.
you're awoken by Byron licking you.
Infected. What the Byron, quit.
You
Damn
hear
it.
the
I
small
was
child-
sleeping.
Byron goes,
Mm-hmm. I bet you were.
"Wake up, sir! Or book!"
I'm up. I think. I don't know.
It's the small girl that stowed away on your ship, holding
Oh,
Byron,
yeah.
who is currently being held by Mista.
So it's just a big welcome wagon for me.
Come on, Dad, wake up!
Oh,
There's
Jesus
people.
Christ. All right. Listen, you be my age and try to get up in the morning. It takes a while. Oh, shit.
I don't want to be your age. That sounds dreadful.
You're going to be one day, boy.
Ew.
We all are. Well, I already am, but you will be soon. You will be, and even the Byron thing will be. You'll all be my age one day.
If I
And you're
survive
re-
that long.
Oh, yeah, you will.
Yeah.
And you'll learn real quick why I do the things I do.
Oh, well. Well, Uncle Akuma went out and, is talking to a weird person in the fields. Mr.
Seems like he
Nee is
does.
still here.
Oh, good. Seems like he does that a lot. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. And Maceris popped
And
out of nowhere.
Maceris just pops in. Hi,
He
Maceris.
just jumped out of a cabinet.
No, actually, Maceris was in the bunk next to you, and he gets bumped out of his bump by Maceris. Not Maceris. Maceris bumps Maceris out. No, sorry. Mista bumps Maceris out of the bunk.
It's got like a release lever that just throws him in the floor.
Well, sorry.
It's whatever.
We made landfall. Come on. Mista walks the girl and Byron out so you guys can get ready.
Hmm.
All right.
Mr. Nee! Mr. Nee! We got them both up! Can I go back in the potatoes?
You stopped at some point?
I got out! It's boring being in a barrel full of potatoes. They don't offer good company. Yeah, and I may have eaten a couple of her friends. I'm not sorry for it. Yeah, the weird mannequin did. Mista just shrugs.
I haven't the
Mhm.
slightest idea what's going on.
Oh,
Yeah, get with the program, buddy.
I actually know. She points to Mista. And Mista currently looks like a mannequin that can move, but
So-
also kind of covered in like a black ooze layer. like trying to mimic skin. That's Mista. Apparently, Mr. Johnson accidentally made him. Not
Hey, yup.
really, but that's pretty close. And this
What
is
do you-
Byron. She puts Byron back on her head. He's heavy.
Okay. What do you mean by ate your friends, by the way?
I made friends with the potatoes.
Okay.
The child is too pure for this world.
Sure, that's the right word to use.
Sometimes the potatoes talk to me when I'm trying to sleep.
That's kind of what I was going for.
They say nice things about you, though.
Right.
Is it time to make my entrance?
After Johnson and Maceres gets out of the under cabin, yes, you do actually stride back up to the boat. That is docked on the most rickety ass dock. Like Johnson.
Yeah.
This one's built basically for lakes, not oceans.
Oh no.
Yeah. Johnson knows what I'm talking about.
Oh boy. Yeah, you know what?
Not even lakes, like a farm pond.
I wouldn't make my worst enemy walk down this dock. But you know what? I am my own worst enemy.
Cringe. Next.
Yes. Anyway, let's go.
Akuma walks up and I guess talks to you guys.
Ah, I see that you've finally woken up.
Yeah, eventually. Took long enough.
Well, while you two were off in Dreamtown, when he was exploring Greenvale, specifically the town over there. Apparently, it's called Sweetwater Farms. I didn't see many people. The only one that I saw was a small woman tending to the farmland. I mean, she seemed pretty normal until I got close. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's friendly and all. Well, but she had a very hairy face, almost like that of a fox. And apparently, it's hard for her to speak in common. And so she also mentioned that she speaks in Beast. Isn't he still there?
I guess he's muted right now. Nee?
Can we
You
forget
good?
about the things that I would call? I did.
Well, apparently, she hasn't seen a tiefling like me before. However, she did say that the turtles were quite common around here. Come, I'll show you. Though I will have to warn you, there's not many people roaming around on Sweetwater Farm.
No, it's okay.
Maceres, you want to say anything?
No.
Understood.
Fair enough. I feel like I want to think that in person we're standing around just twiddling our thumbs.
Yeah, you guys can go into town. You guys could do whatever.
Yeah, let's go do things, people. Things.
Uh,
Do
was
we,
was my
do we have
speaking a
to?
little too quiet?
No.
Just
You're good.
asking, or was it too slow?
No, you're good.
You're right.
You're good.
Uh, I guess my Kuma voice is a little rusty.
Can't tell if that noise is in my house or through the fucking someone else's mic.
If it sounds like someone hitting a desk, that might be Akuma.
Sounds
That's
like
just
one
me
of those,
moving
like-
my chair.
You know, it's fucking like spring-loaded, like doorstop things on the walls.
It's not coming through any of our mics.
Well, it's not in my room, so must be mishearing.
Yeah, probably. The little girl is the first one down onto the dock. The dock kind of shifts uneasily. Wow! Okay. Shut up, Byron, I know.
I feel like if I took one step on this dock the wrong way, I would just fall through it.
The little girl quickly runs off and onto firmer land.
Fair enough.
There. Think copywritten Pokemon music.
Yay.
Yeah, I was thinking more my own worst enemy, but yeah, that works too.
Well, the general vibe of this area is calm and collected.
Yeah.
But you guys, I guess, slowly make it to land, bearing the dock being really fucking rickety.
Hooray.
Rickety would be a compliment to it right now. But thankfully, the dock does not fall apart. And I think Nee is just going to stay with the boat because they are currently muted. So, but the girl is bringing Byron with you. I guess. Well, do you guys want to go down to the farm and talk to Yip?
Yes.
Okay. So you go back down, and you notice she's a bit further along with her sowing of seeds. She's actually started working on the second one, but she has a different sack of seeds on her side. And the small baby on her back has actually started to look around.
Hello again, Yip.
Hello.
Yo.
Oh, you brought brothers. That's great.
Yes, these are some of my allies.
Yo.
Oh, you
Yep.
brought a half-wood and a human with you.
Yes.
Yes. I am of the humans.
Mm.
Ah, well, I'm almost done here. I see that you've also brought a young one with you. It's a little different than normal.
Yeah.
Most adventurers don't usually bring young ones with them.
When they stow away, it kind of happens.
Normally, yes, I guess. I've never really left the Isle of Green.
Fair enough.
Anyway, right now I'm just going to be sowing seeds. And normally we don't actually get males here. Do you happen to want to watch over the child while I work? I'll take you into the city myself a little bit later.
Whatever. Don't mind me.
She unties her baby and hands it over to you, Akuma. He's only one, but I think you guys could hold him a little bit longer and better than me. She stands up straight because she was hunched over with the baby on her back. The baby
Hold on.
weighs...
God damn it.
The baby weighs like the average weight of a 1-year-old is about 30. No, that's about 2 years old. They weigh 50 pounds. This is a heavy child.
Your baby is safer than our hands, madam.
Thank you so much. She stands up straight, and she's tall. In her hunched over state, she was
Sorry about
closer
that.
to 4 foot, but whenever she stands up straight, she is 6'2".
Ooh.
The reason why she was hunched over was because of the baby. The baby looks up to you guys, and you notice a more bestial face. This one looks more like a fox. But they have normal eyes. Their eyes are round, slightly slitted, but their eyes are orange with white, corneas.
Yeah.
Not like their mother's, who is just orange.
Odd.
Yip quickly finishes her work without the constraint of having a child on her back.
Fair enough.
Finally. The baby doesn't give you guys any trouble. They just kind of like look up at you. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright. I've finished up my work for the day. The others should be out and about. Follow me. She directs you guys to a small gap in the stone fence that surrounds these fields. You know, even with a fucking map, I have no idea what the hell I'm doing.
It happens.
Mood.
Yeah.
Alright. As you guys walk up the path, you notice there are windmills here. They look a little decrepit, but you notice that there is an older man sitting outside the topmost one on the map. The northernmost one. He kind of just rocks back and forth in his chair and watches.
Hello.
That's all you hear. You guys actually see like a little bit of his mustache just kind of move. Oh,
Must be too tired to talk.
that's Hubert. He's the mill operator. Unfortunately, we don't get a lot of wind here, so he has to move it manually.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Indeed it is, but he's one of the strongest. He also helps his son, who is currently moving the mill on the second. How do you say it in common? Windmill? Usually we just call them mills.
I mean, mill does sound a lot quicker than windmill.
She nods. You guys come across. Finally, the dirt starts to give way to gravel, and right at that transition, you notice a larger house with a small sign that says farmhouse. This is where we usually keep the fishermen. Though, this area might not be very suitable for you all. She opens the door, and all of you get a whiff of very strong seawater and BO.
Oh.
Oh boy.
She closes the door quickly. Normally, that's just reserved for the fishermen, so a lot of us ladies don't go in there.
I can tell.
Smells like Davy Jones' locker in there.
I wouldn't go in there either. I wouldn't.
Good thing my smeller don't work like it used to. It still was awful.
She nods and directs you guys further down the path. Now you'll start to see more houses. Smaller houses, larger houses, and large shrubs. They're not trees, they're shrubs.
Rubbery.
Yes, well, we weren't able to cultivate trees. Apparently, shrubs like this area quite well. In fact, we have a couple of, well, it's easier to show you. You actually see her hop up into one of these shrubs, pull a fruit, and hop back down. She opens it up for you guys, and it looks like an olive mixed with a mango. She gives you guys one half and starts to nibble on hers. It's interesting to try. Not a lot of people like them, but they make for great oil and other things. Though some of the people can't eat them due to allergy reasons. I myself can, but that's only because my mother and father were not allergic to it.
What are these things called, anyway?
Well, if you want it in the common tongue, we don't have a name in common. A lot of the traders like to call it olive mango. I don't know what that means. But in bestial, it translates directly to, and pardon my common, them damn fruits that make my skin itch.
Huh.
I
Fascinating.
see.
She nods. Oh, I can take my kid back from you now. I know that is a bit heavy.
Oh, it ain't bad.
He's not trouble at all.
Oh, good.
Here you go.
Thank you. She ties him back onto her back, and she gets back into her hunched over state. Now, if we don't mind going up through here, the main market should be up top near the Gnome's Hop Inn. It's actually raised by one of the, well, I say raised. It's made and supplied by one of the older races that live on this island. They actually use it as a cathedral sometimes. It's nothing much, but it works as a chapel, I suppose.
Alright.
So you guys slowly walk up, and you notice this area starts to get more and more dense as you go further up. You'll see wells. You'll actually see some children running around. There are not a lot of people who are armed, like you guys are. In fact, you guys are kind of scaring the locals of how armed you are.
Oh.
Weapons, materials,
Well.
supplies.
All I got to say is just if you saw where we came from, you'd understand.
Indeed.
A lot of the mothers are pulling their children into doors, and some of the men are come out and sit in front of them in a more defensive way. Oh, don't mind them. We don't get many visitors here. Where are you guys from, actually? Are you from the Isle of Stone? Are you from... heavens forbid. Are you from the Isle of Blood?
No.
No, not at all. We're actually from a different country called Muestra.
Muestra? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you must be touched in the head. That country doesn't exist. There's only myths about it. Come.
It ain't no myth. I was born and raised there.
She kind of shakes her head. That's impossible. Nothing
have any
could grow
proof?
there. Even the monsters would rampage, and we sent emissaries there. No. She just quietly shakes her head and continues walking you guys to the Gnome's Hop Inn. There you would notice a lot of more different races. None of them are really bestial, but there are gnome-like and dwarf-like races there. The gnomes seem to be fixing, the gnome-like creatures seem to be fixing a broken sign or hawking things on the open air market. While the dwarfs, they don't have their, gnomes you have on yours have their stereotypical short, no beard, looks like a dwarf, but they have more elven-like features, not the hard ruddiness of a dwarf, but they're more fairer skin. These gnomes actually sport a deeper skin color. They have sharper ears, and they have the characteristic red hat. They are still pale, but they're not as pale. And the dwarfs here, sure, they're short, they're stocky, and they're loud, but they sport shorter beards, and their beards are lined and embossed with crystals. Even their hair seems to grow crystals in it.
Interesting.
Yip leaves you on the Gnome's Hop Inn doorstep with a note. I don't know how they do it in Westeros, but make sure that you knock before going in. Even the innkeeper gets a little jumpy if people just waltz in and out of her inn.
Fair enough.
Certainly.
It's not just common practice, it's common decency around here. And I think every place.
Yeah, it is considerably more polite to knock the door before entering.
Yeah.
Yep.
She
Like
nods
so.
and leaves you. A small child opens the door. And now it makes sense why she didn't think you, Akuma, were a tiefling. This small girl is a tiefling, but instead of horns and a tail, they have feathered. They have feathers on the bottom side of their chin and in their hair. They are flush pink from head to toe. And they do have a tail, but not as long as yours, Akuma. Instead, their tail ends with a bunch of feathers, and it's not that long. Well, hi! What can I help you with?
Well. Yeah. Oh. Well. Okay, never mind.
We're just looking around.
Oh, you need some help? I can ask my mom the mayor if she can help you.
Of course, that would be pretty nice.
Okay, come inside. She actually holds the door open for you guys. Though, I don't think my mom was like looking at your weapons.
Oh, these?
Mm-hmm.
Well, where we come from, self-defense is a necessity.
Yeah.
Well, where we come from, normally people who hold weapons are seen as pirates.
Ooh.
Well, I guarantee we ain't one of them.
Okay, but please try to hide them. My mom's kind of skittish.
Fair enough.
We'll try our best.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. She holds the door open, still waiting for you guys to get through.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
as you walk in, this seems to be like a small inn that got turned into. Well, there is still half of it is an inn, but half of it looks like a study of some sort. And you see a very, very engrossed in whatever they're looking at feathered tiefling.
I see. I say to Johnson, she also said something about the tieflings being more bird-like in appearance than what you'd find in the restaurant.
Oh, we're in a different place. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It'd be easy to hide my crossbow in my backpack, but my long sword is a different story.
Well, I don't know how I'm gonna hide a gun that's 5 foot long.
I could eat it.
You know what? We're not gonna do that because I'll never get it back.
Fine.
I guess I could just maybe hide the sword under my bag.
Let's see here.
Alright, I'm actually gonna have to go to the other room for this. Because of how loud it is, I don't want to break my microphone.
Fair enough.
Actually, I'll just yell it to the other one. Hey, Mom! What? Oh, God. The Lords above are going to take your vocals if you do that, child. Goodness. Yes, what is it? You have guests. Hello.
Howdy, ma'am.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to Sweetwater Farms. Sorry about that, and I'm terribly overworked. She actually stands up, and she is shorter than you, Akuma. Her feathers contrast her child. Her child's are like a ruddy brown, but hers is a like really kind of greenish tinge to them. A greenish blue.
I like turquoise.
Sorry, unfortunately, I just got elected into being a mayor, like, 2 days ago, so I couldn't probably introduce myself to you adventurers. My name... She, like, continuously scrubs one of her eyes. My name is... what is it? I'm so terribly sorry.
You're fine.
Of course, take your time.
My name is Courtney, and it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Who are you all? Mom, they're the adventurers that just docked at the dock. I'm so terribly sorry about the dock. I've been meaning to get a couple of the gnomes after it.
Alright.
Like I said, she kind of waves a hand over her desk, accidentally knocking some of the pages off. You see her get super flustered, and you actually see, like, the feathers, like, raise up slightly in her hair and then settle back down as she quickly grabs the papers she knocked off and put them back on. Sorry that my mom's like that. Unfortunately,
Okay.
like she said, my mom's only been mayor for 2 days. The other mayor accidentally came out as a cult leader.
Oh, that happens.
That sometimes happens. I
You
guess
have that
some
on them.
things,
You have that on them big jobs.
I guess some things don't change when you leave Nuestra.
Emily, do not tell that to everyone you meet.
But it's true.
Just because it's true doesn't mean you have to tell it to literally strangers.
But they knocked on the door.
Yes. Go, shoo. Go get me some of those. Go get me some of those mangoes.
But you're
Just go.
okay.
She quickly skedaddles out the door. I am so sorry for that.
Oh, it's okay. Youngins be youngins.
Indeed. Like I said, I'm Courtney. I am the mayor, and it's wonderful to meet you.
Nice to meet
Wonderful to
y'all.
meet you.
We got a nice place here.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Courtney.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What are your names?
I'm Johnson.
She nods, looking
All right.
at the other ones.
Y'all gonna say your names?
Next. Who wants to go next? Oh, I'm a Cirrus.
Nice to meet you both. And you look different than these other ones.
Ah, yes. So I'm Akuma Ailstorm, and believe it or not, I'm a tiefling.
She kind of looks at you. You have a last name. Do you have a
Yes.
prominent family? Well, because I've never heard of Ailstorm. Never heard of any clan like that.
It's a family name. I take it from my mother.
Yeah.
Oh, that's strange. Normally names are given by the father. That's okay.
Well, particular circumstances, yeah.
Yeah, particular uncomfortable circumstances. Or more
Yeah.
unusual circumstances.
Unusually uncomfortably odd.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what island are you from? Are you merchants? Are you adventurers? We don't have an active dungeon here.
We are adventurers from the country Muestra.
If you can believe it.
A small smile tugs at her lips. Maestra.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you from, like, the skeleton port? That's the only working port on there. Yes, Maestra's full of monsters. Unless you people are superhumans, or super tieflings, or super half-woods.
Surprisingly,
I'm
it's other than the bull crap, it's not that bad over.
She just kind of rolls her eyes. Yes, and donkeys can fly. Muestra has
Well-
not been inhabited ever since we lost contact. I assume that everything died over there.
When was the last time you had contact with them?
Oh, 600-700 years?
Yeah, that would do it. Things have gotten a little better since then. Some people got executed and some people didn't. And now it's diplomatic, better, worse. You know, I think better. You know,
Like, how... The last letter we had, they were... Some of the dwarven people that actually sent over a letter. Thank goodness for that. I can actually read dwarvish. She actually goes over to the large shelf and produces a very yellowed letter. This is all that we had of them. She opens it up and lets you guys see. Who here can read dwarven?
Not
well,
me.
if it was here prom night,
Yeah, okay.
Let me check.
I can speak Elvish, which
No.
we've never even met one yet.
Yeah, no, we haven't. Shit, we have.
I took a language that's freaking useless.
Yeah,
Welcome.
that's all I got to do. As to anyone else?
Unfortunately, none of us currently can speak Dwarven.
Well, shit. Well,
I can speak Infernal, but that's it. Aside from Common.
I don't think that's really close to Dwarvish.
Oh, huh. Well, I mean, we're kind of speaking it right now. The common tongue here is slightly dwarvish. Well, I mean, considering they are one of the more trade-heavy races.
Mhm.
Anyway. She, opens up the letter. Basically, it just says that the fact that they ran into some strange woods that lived in the water, and they were highfalutin. I'm not going to say that word because that's kind of crass. But, and they dealt with a couple of wars with the orcs, whatever the hells those are. She wraps up the letter and puts it back where she got it. But that was over 600 years ago.
Well, clearly, whoever you sent there was a lot more stubborn than you could think.
Well, they're dwarves, so yes.
Yes.
Plus,
But I'm out.
plus I'm only like 42. I haven't lived long enough for that.
Oh, speaking of dwarves, there's even a whole empire over there.
Yeah.
I am not surprised.
One of our party members actually works for the Dwarven King, but he's currently back at the ship.
Yep.
I
Yes.
am not
I think he's.
surprised. I mean,
I
the
think he's
Isle
going
of
through updates.
Stone. The Isle of Stone is its own empire. We just trade with it. But unfortunately, this area, we would produce lumber and all that in order to create our own ships, but sadly, we don't have the resources. This place, unfortunately, is only suitable for farmland, and even that's starting to become poor. We've tried to enlist the help of fertilizers and all that, but unfortunately, she looks wistfully over at her desk. Unfortunately, they aren't getting in contact with me anymore.
Yeah. Farmland. If it's used too much, it tends to lose all the nutrients in it.
Yes, and sadly, the last mayor left me with a whole heap of mess whenever he overused the farmland and didn't put anything
Oh my
back.
God. I'm sorry. Hold on.
SMH!
Well, if there's anything that you need help with, we're always here.
And, I know if you guys know anything about legal documents, that'd be nice. Well, actually, there's one thing.
And that would be?
She holds up a letter that is stained with blood.
Come on, dude.
We've had some kidnappings. And while I can't pay you in any reasonable
He calls
money,
me just to ask about mint.
What?
My grandpa, he calls me just to ask me about who sells mint.
The fucking supermarket, I don't know. Well, I can't pay you in any substantial amount of money or anything due to that being unfortunately used for us trading with other places. I guess I can give you a discount on like staying. I run the inn as well because unfortunately our last innkeeper was also the mayor and the cult leader, so he was a very spirited old man.
Yes.
But she hands over the blood-stained letter to you guys.
Thank
If you won't, you can accept the job. If not, I'll unfortunately have to send some of my own men, and most of our men are old or not young, since a lot of the, young men got abducted.
There's no need to give us an award. Saving those lives is enough for me.
I mean, yeah, okay, yeah. Same.
I love how Masera's like, well, I'm me. Masera's the only one who thinks about anything. And Akuma, yes,
Yeah,
I'm totally going to do
maybe
this.
not.
Masera's just like, what money? The only one that thinks we're going to have to feed our stomach at the end of the day.
Yeah, it wasn't about myself. Like, yeah, it wasn't about.
No, it was totally about yourself. I don't care.
Oh.
It's the funniest thing. I don't care. That makes sense.
Do you know where these kidnappers went off to?
They went up north, and unfortunately, we don't have enough people nor power to actually go up north into the interior of this island. We used to send the men up there so that they could gather some water and come there, but unfortunately, we haven't been able to, and our wells are starting to, unfortunately, become full of salt water.
Oh no, you can't eat that.
It's alright. We do have ways of creating fresh water from salt water, but they're not complete, and a lot of the children are starting to notice.
Yeah. Have to work on that.
Indeed. A lot of the gnomes here are very gifted with magic, so that's how we've been getting our fresh water, thankfully. But the dwarves are on loan from the dwarvish kingdom of Stone, which is also known as the Isle of Stone, so they don't rather want to fight. Which you guys would know that if the Dwarven Empire were here, like you guys as the Dwarven Empire, they'd be like, what the fuck? Get off your sorry ass and go fight. But
yeah,
there's a lot of differences between the races here and the ones at home.
yeah, no, yeah, you ain't kidding.
But there's you would be more than welcome here on our island if you do this to us. And hopefully by the end of the day the vegetables will be ready for harvest and we can give you some of them.
Alright.
It would be an honor to help you, madam.
Yes.
Thank you. Maybe soon we'll actually be able to afford chickens. Maybe. She goes and sits back at her desk and starts once again reading what seems to be a mile-long contract.
It's the kind of contract he goes out the door.
Oh, you guys can't see it, but it's actually wrapped around her chair.
Sweet. Yeah, you'll have that on them big jobs.
Well,
This
looks
is
like we've got
just
some
what
lives to save.
Poor woman.
Do you guys read the bloodied letter?
Yes.
Sure.
I mean, if we can read it.
You open
Yeah,
up,
can we?
You open up the letter, and you guys can read it.
Okay.
It is sticky, but you notice that it reads, Sweetwater Farms will belong once again to the cults of the Dark Waters. If you wish to find your men alive, come alone to the northern reservoir.
Sounds like we got some ass to kick.
That said
Absolutely.
alone, and there's like how many of us? Like 4 of us.
Well,
Well, yeah.
listen, I'll just fucking shoot them. I don't care.
Unfortunately for
Okay,
them, we have
I'm good with that.
experience with cults.
Oh yeah, we do. Oh
Yeah. Me still would just eat them.
Unless they taste funny.
They probably will. Be our luck.
You see the door open, and it's a small girl with those weird olive mangoes, with a basket of them balanced on her head.
Hmm.
You see that she's actually using it as balancing practice as she just slowly walks over to where her mom sits.
Hmm.
Huh.
Ooh. Okay, I got this. 1, 2, no. See, a couple of times she is trying to keep it on her head. You guys are free to leave and to do some digging, or to participate in the open air market, see the town, whatever. It is currently in game noon.
Should we go kick some ass?
Also, Kuma, you have not actually told them what's going on with the time and what day it is.
Oh,
what?
yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, I forgot. Oh yes, I forgot to mention. Apparently, it's almost spring here, despite it being summer in Muestra.
Hmm.
Huh? Weird.
Perhaps we should look in the market to see if we can find anything interesting before, or we give that cult a piece of our mind.
Probably.
Oh boy. So you guys are going to the open air market. Let me just change the...
Yeah, when I leave the inn, I try to use the coat from my winter gear to conceal my sword.
Hmm.
That's fine.
Mhm.
There you go. I'm also trying to like give a visual cue on stream where you guys are. There we go.
Hmm.
Perfection. Also, I saw who was that just like doing circles. Alright. You guys get to the... You guys... Hold on, my computer decided to have a hiccup. You good?
An aneurysm.
A stroke.
It fucking did, because I moved my Discord and Discord crashed, but also didn't, so I was like...
Oh, neat.
The luxury of having 2 monitors and not a working computer. Anyway, I say that I'm going to get fucking smited by this thing. You guys go to the open air market. Strangely enough, this is like the open air market that's in Farmersdale. You guys were there for like a little while. Not a lot. Actually, no, you guys have never gone to Farmersdale. Fuck! No, you guys went to Farmersdale once.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that name rings a bell.
Yeah, I remember.
What the hell was that?
I don't know.
Okay, so you guys have gone to Farmersdale. I don't think you participated in the open air markets. These actually have stalls that have it written in them in like carved wood what they are.
Hmm.
It's certain families trying to sell crafts, certain families trying to buy certain things, sell certain things. There's a lot of talking. I'm not gonna put that because YouTube tried to flag my old videos saying that that was copywritten. It was not. So just imagine a bunch of people saying watermelon over and over.
Watermelon.
Okay, like, imagine. Let's not actually.
I don't
Said
need to
imagine.
imagine.
I have to go to the bathroom real quick.
Alright.
I need to eat. I haven't ate all day.
Go eat. We'll take a small break from you guys.
Let me go see if I can't find something really quick.
Nee. Do you want to do a little bit, or do you want us to take a break?
Do you want to take a break?
It's up to you. Do you want to have your own section?
I haven't done anything yet today, so it would be nice. I don't think I'd get another chance.
All right. So, Nee, you're back at the ship. You haven't really moved.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You're perfectly fine. This is all up to you. But unfortunately, life has a different plan. You notice something stalking up the beachfront. It's a thin beach. Let me actually move the image. Image back down. I'm doing this in real time. Stalking up the beach, closer and closer to the stone walls. It seems to be human. And it seems to be trying to stealth up to the boat. It uses its smaller frame to hide by the stone walls. Though, since it's not trying to stealth from you, you can see it in plain as day. It is a person wearing dark blue robes.
Okay. Do they look they're up to something?
Well, they're obviously trying to hide themselves from being seen. They obviously think that there's no one on the boat because they're using the stone wall on your side, walking up to it, and hiding themselves from people who might be working in the fields, even though you can see that there's not, and slowly but surely making their way to your boat.
I really don't know what to do there. I guess I'll just climb down the crow's nest and get to the bottom of the, get to the bottom of the nest, to the boat.
All right, get on deck.
I don't know any of my terminologies.
That's fine. You get on the deck, and you notice the guy is slowly stalking up to the dock. Welcome back. We're doing a section for Nee.
Oh.
And the guy slowly stalks up to the dock. You can honestly tell he's shifty, because he's constantly taking one step and looking around. This guy does not know how to be stealthy. This is this guy's first fucking job. You're not around here, Johnson. Anyway. So what do you do, Nee, with this obviously not stealthy infiltrator?
I guess I'll just watch and see what he does. I really don't know what to do there.
You see him slowly get on the rickety dock, testing every foot placement before he puts full pressure on that to do another. This man knows how rickety the bridge is. Not bridge, the dock is. So, and he gets over to the boat. And he starts to pull something out from a bag on his hip. It looks to be a hammer and a chisel. Oh. Spectator.
Spectator.
And the man kneels down and starts to tick, tick, tack, tack. Hit the chisel into the side of the boat right above the water line.
I will walk up to him.
He continues as he is unaware.
He's really that engrossed in it? He was so aware of everything else around him before. Tunnel vision's a hell of a drug, I guess.
Yes.
Uh, I guess I'll speak up and say, is there something I can help you with?
Ah! He jumps back, both of his tools being unfortunately falling into the water. You did not make an exact dent into your boat, because your boat is lined with gold. As the old mayor of Skeleton Port used the entire gold supply to cover his boat.
Of course he did.
Of course he did. He looks up in absolute surprise. And you can see it on his face. It looks human, but there is something slightly off. Maybe it's the slight blue tinge to his face. Maybe the scar that seems to go from his lip up through his eye, but his eye not, losing sight in it. Maybe it's the fish-like lips. I'm not entirely sure. That don't look like Johnson. So that don't look like a human. It doesn't look like any of the people that you met in Skeleport. Sure as hell don't look like Drow.
I guess they were human.
You never saw anything. Goodbye. And he quickly runs off.
Oh, he doesn't. I'm gonna go and grapple him before he can.
Okay.
What do I have to do for that? Do I have to do anything special for the grapples?
Give me 1 second. Okay, do a strength check with advantage. Because he just stuck his foot through one of the planks by accident.
Okay. Net 20 plus 4.
Okay, natural 24. Very nice. You get him. It's pretty easy since he put his foot directly through one of the planks on the old rickety dock. And you are able to grapple him. This man is not strong. Nor did you catch him unawares. He was unawares. And scrambling for his life. Unfortunately, you do have him in a grapple. What would you like to do to this man?
Well, since he's not very strong, I can just kind of keep him there. What were you doing to my ship? Speak.
Um, uh,
I'm not gonna hurt you.
the leader said me not to talk to the new people. I can't tell you.
Your leader isn't here. You're talking to me now. I won't tell him you said anything if you just...
The leader knows anything near the water. I can't.
Would you like to be turned into the authorities?
What authorities? There's no guards on this island. We made sure of it.
You're not making this easier on yourself, I hope you know. Now, I'm going to ask you one last time. What were you doing to my ship?
I cannot reveal the plans. I'm sorry, but I was given a plan.
I would like to intimidate him into spilling the beans.
All right. Roll with advantage because you've got him pinned.
Kick his
Just double
ass.
checking my intimidations and what that is.
That's
Okay.
a charisma skill.
Give him a new game.
16.
All right. That's an easy. You are definitely intimidating this man. What do you say that is intimidating?
I'm not usually one to do this, but if you don't talk, I will make sure you can't run away until we actually have the proper authorities to put you in jail.
You can actually hear him gulp. But it doesn't sound like a normal gulp. You hear something press against the fabric near his neck.
Oh crap.
The leader said that there were new arrivals and that we needed to sink their boat. If we didn't sink their boat, that they would be onto us. By the way, I'm actually not gulping, but that is the sound effect of him gulping. Not doing that in my system.
Okay.
That if one of us could go and sabotage the ship, make it look like it just sunk, that we would be given rations for the next week.
Just for food.
Indeed. Unfortunately, the cult hasn't had a lot of good ties lately. And whenever the leader got kicked out of his position, there hasn't been a lot of food.
Alrighty, you've told me enough. I am now going to smash his head in Doc.
Fuck.
Holy
I'm not
shit.
killing him. I'm not killing him. I'm just knocking him out.
I'm not killing him. I'm just shattering his skull onto this fucking wooden pole.
Batman does it. Why can't I do it?
Roll with advantage as you have him currently pinned.
Sure, it might kill him, but like, it's not the tension.
Well, see, that's the beauty of it is this
Kick
is
his ass, dog.
this is to hit, right?
This is to hit the dock with his head, yes.
Oh, I'm aiming for the dock. Man, I
You
hope
said
I
that
don't miss.
You said that you were going to knock his head into the dock.
This is true.
Go for it.
Yes.
Well, it was more of just the floor in front of him.
Oh, well, yeah, that is the dock, so.
Yeah.
Yes, Nate, be merciless.
Come on.
Well, I can't have him walking off. Roll to hit with advantage, you said?
Roll the hit with advantage as you have him grappled, yes. That does
13
hit,
plus
yes.
4.
Oh my god.
Wood only has an AC about 10, yes.
Oh boy.
Alrighty, and if he's still conscious in that
Roll
regard, since he's
damage
still
non-lethal. I'm
Damage.
going
Still
to roll this.
conscious.
I'm going to roll that since you're using your body and a small section of his, you roll it as a 1d10 plus strength modifier.
1d10
And
plus the strength of 4.
Yeah. Since you also have him grappled, so.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh god, stop wiggling. It's
Is
a
it
9.
wiggling? It's a 9. 9 plus what's your strength modifier?
4.
You easily knock him out, and whenever you actually do get his head hit, his head bounces back, moving the hood out of way. You can actually tell he's basically a fish person. That's why he was gulping.
He's literally a gulper.
Yep.
Gulp.
No, actually,
Dog
there
fish.
are fish in the United States,
Called a gulper.
freshwater,
Yep.
called croakers, and they can gulp air, pass it through their gills, and when they basically do that, it sounds like they're croaking. Called croaker or gulpers.
There's
They're
actually a type of eel called a gulper eel as well.
Yeah, those live down in the Mariana Trench. No, what I'm talking about is freshwater catfish.
Yeah,
Catfish are pretty.
that's exactly what they are. the
Catfish or carp.
Yeah, not the gulper eel, the gulper catfish.
Want to see what a gulper eel looks like?
I know.
Oh,
what
he's a
gulper
very
is.
funny man with his V-shaped face.
Yep.
Also, the catfish is a distinguished gentleman.
He is a
It's in general.
sushi.
Welp, since he's knocked out, I'm gonna take this opportunity to go and take one of the empty barrels that we have and putting him in it. Not before tying him
Hiding
up.
the evidence.
No, his head's gonna be sticking up.
Let's.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't move.
I don't want him getting anywhere, and frankly, being tied up in a barrel is probably our best case scenario, especially since most of the barrels are bolted down. Or at least enough of them are.
Normally, barrels on a ship are tied or bolted. Yes.
Yes, exactly. I do know enough about ships. Couldn't tell you what side is which, though. Man, that is some ugly rain outside. Not looking forward to that.
It's cold because of the rain.
I really got to go work on my grandpa's Jeep today after this.
Well, we're actually going to take a small
Understandable.
break because I have to use the bathroom.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And Nee has Nee. Whenever we get back, there's a small note in his pocket.
Of course there is.
But yeah.
I'll be right back.
That was pretty cool. Cool picks.
Thank you. I'm not a very... I mean, that's my whole character right there, is I'm just designed to not kill people.
Yeah. 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 I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to hurt you real bad. But I mean, by the end of this, he'd wish that you killed him.
Maybe. Shouldn't be that bad. I don't think I hurt him too much. I mean, I just made his brain bounce into his skull. That's all I did.
Sometimes a concussion is just enough.
Mm-hmm. once we make it to some of the other isles, then I get to have my fun.
Ooh.
Oh no,
Doesn't
just
mean
doing what I do best. That's what I mean by fun, not cause problems. Well,
kicking
not just to have
kicking
fun.
ass and taking names.
Yeah, kinda.
I mean, for a moment there, I thought you were gonna slam his head into the dock so hard that it gets stuck.
No, I know my own strength. Granted, when you put down about 380 pounds onto a small space, chances are it's gonna really hurt.
Yeah, a lot.
And that's just base weight, that's not dead weight. Or, with force included.
Sorry, I'm just watching a really cute video right now.
All good.
Oh me. Hmm. Messed up. All right.
stuck in 4-wheel drive. And I can sit there, I can do that, and I can hear something click.
All right, and we're back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. All right, me.
And we're back.
There is a note in the cultist's pocket. I'm going to say a cultist because you guys know that this is going to be a cultist thing.
Yes.
It looks like a checklist of sorts. 1. It says, it actually has written out the number 1, the number 2, and the number 3. 1. Sink the boat. 2. Steal the girl. 3. Be back before nightfall. 4. Eat that delicious, delicious food.
Four.
Sorry, I have a yogurt drink.
No, it's fine. I'm writing stuff down. That's all. You know me.
I do.
Alrighty. I got that all figured out. Oh, there goes his plans.
The man is knocked out but not dead. So he's good. He's just very concussed right now.
He's very concussed, and I wish to find a place to keep him from getting away and telling others.
Well, there is the potato barrel.
Exactly. Although I don't want to ruin all the lovely barrels or the lovely potatoes that the little one has peeled. She has, actually. How many potatoes did she end up peeling? I wasn't here for a good chunk of stuff.
She ended up peeling like 6.
That sounds about right. Okay. Let's see here. So, yeah. Well, they're gonna be all fishy if I put the fish in there. Is there any other barrels?
There is an empty barrel that seems to be set in the back of like the area where you guys would sleep.
Yeah, that's a thought. If it's where we're sleeping, that would be a... Any other spots, or are those just the 2 for now?
Those are the 2 barrels that you know that have been opened, and you know the contents of.
I don't want to lose the potato barrel.
You could always just take the barrel that's in the like sleeping quarters, move it out, and stick the fish in there.
Yeah, but I want things to be bolted down.
That one's tied down, so it can be moved.
Okay, I didn't ask if it was actually. That's fair. All right. That sounds like a good idea then. I will untie the barrel, move it over to just outside of our room or somewhere. Basically, just a place where he's not immediately disturbing us, but he can't just like fuck off in the middle of the night if left unattended. downstairs, probably.
Okay.
And then I would like to take some of the leftover rope, tie him up, I should say, and put him in a barrel. That way he's just downstairs, tied up in a barrel, unable to move.
All right. You do so. You put the fish in the barrel, and there he is. He is now a fish in a barrel. How easy is that?
It's like putting fish in a barrel.
I was gonna say that.
There it is. Anyway.
The
So
first
you
guy
have-
shooting fish in a barrel. It's like, wow, this is so easy. It's like, I don't know. Anyways.
Yes. So neat.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do now? You have the cultist's plans and all that.
Mm-hmm. Do have the plans, okay. Second. Sorry, I just have like I'm drinking soda, so I have like some gas.
You're good.
I don't want to like burp on mic. What do I want to do? I guess. Well, I know he's there. I know he can't do anything. He's downstairs, so he would have to get all the way up to mess with everything. That's on assuming he gets out, which he's not. Do I have to do anything for tying up the rope to make sure that he's not getting out, or is it just like you've given me verbal confirmation that's good enough?
That's good enough. Unfortunately, he's concussed and passed out. So he's also like in a barrel, which is very hard because he is about the size of the barrel. So you had a little bit of trouble putting him in. So he is in such a way in the barrel that it makes it difficult for him to move in the first place. So you first have to wake up, realize what's going on, and then try to get out of the barrel.
All right.
Fucking yogurt shit.
Well, then, if that's the case, I'm going to be on my way out over to find where everyone else went.
All right. So it would be a little bit a while for a need to get over there. So while this is happening, Akuma, Maceris, Johnson, you guys go out to the market. As you are seeing you see a bunch of beast-like folk. Very tall, minotaur-like people. Though the patterns here and their horns are a little bit different than the ones that you've seen back home. Back home, they're the more stereotypical minotaur. They look like the Spanish bulls. Here, these bulls that are the part of the minotaur look more like your Hawaiian longhorn. Or one of them even looks like a water buffalo. So, who knows? You have a snake person who is trying to sell shirts. A lamia. You see what looks to be a normal human, but they have, a little bit different than normal coloration. This one looks to be having the skin tone of your average blade of grass. What the fuck is going on downstairs?
I can't imagine what they're doing there.
No, my brother's the only one home right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I think he's making something.
I
don't know. You see more of the foxes. You see a couple of coyotes. Johnson would know what the hell a coyote is. I'm not entirely sure about Maceris or Akuma.
Mm.
Fucking
Hmm.
coyotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, coyotes are basically diet wolves, but bigger than foxes, from what I
They're
know.
not.
And they're
not
they
exactly.
think of a Belgian Malinois, whatever that weird not German Shepherd but German Shepherd is, but picture them completely gray and mean as a snake. They're like a small German Shepherd on crack.
Yeah, or a smaller wolf.
Yeah.
No.
Wolves are huge though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Very
my
big.
German Shepherd analogy was a little more on the nose.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Coyotes are apparently more streetwise than wolves.
Yes. Let me put them in
Yeah.
chat real quick.
I've
I
had
hear-
to deal with coyotes before when I was a lot
Coyote!
younger.
I hear them howl all the time, every night, every friggin' night.
Where I live, they are very common in the forests.
Mm-hmm.
So I have gone camping and had to make sure to stay in my tent the entire night.
All right,
During the
here's
day, perfectly
here's the
fine.
difference between a wolf and a coyote. I will put that up on stream. Because where I live, I have to deal with coyotes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah.
If dangerous, why friendship?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like how my grandpa's Great Pyrenees is. If it was actually mean, he'd be evil.
Oh, Great
But-
Pyrenees are amazing hunting dogs.
Great Pyrenees, I honestly support that they are the best first dog for like a family because they don't eat. They eat maybe 2 cups of food a week, and the kids can literally ride on the back of the dog.
Yep, they're pretty damn big.
They are huge and they're gentle. They're gentle as can be. They're not hyper. They're just
couch
gentle little
potatoes.
gentle big fluff balls.
They are. Now
They're
that's
expensive, though.
after training them.
Oh,
Mhm.
my grandpa's was never trained. It literally just sat around the house all day.
There's
Already?
actually a bunch of coyote-wolf hybrid.
I was
I
about to
think,
say
in
we should probably
Yellowstone.
get back on track.
Oh yeah,
Those are being
let's
chased
get
out.
back on
But
track.
anyway, back on track before we start digressing off into a tangent. You actually do see Yip talking to the what looks to be a coyote mother. And she's currently looking at one of their stalls. This seems to be where all the fish comes from. The coyote family.
Hmm.
So what's going
You
on?
guys what do you guys want to do? There's an entire market. There's vegetables you've seen before, some that look a little different than what you're used to, and some crafts and stuff that you have no idea. You also see the gnomes with the really tall hats walking about, so.
Interesting. Oh, I guess we could walk around for a little while and figure out what to do until we go out and go kick some ass.
I'll keep an eye out for potential weapons, armor, and stuff like that. Maybe as well as something to deal with the cold of the north. I mean, not like we need it.
All right, so where do I come into this?
In a while, we'd actually walk up and see you guys just kind of talking. not even interacting with some of the people.
Ah. Understood. Anything in particular in this open market?
This is more of an agricultural fair. Nee, you would know that this area is mostly known for its agricultural wares, some wicker baskets, some of the crafts that they can make with the, weaving, and some of
Okay.
the different fish that they have.
Are any of these stalls selling like fruits of any kind? Or even just like any, well, actually, yeah, we would just be coming into spring, so no, some of the hardier fruits would still be there.
There's like one that's currently being ran by a couple of kids that are selling this weird mango juice, but the fact that the area has olive mango juice, you're not entirely obliged to go and drink it. It looks like some of the adults are also like, probably not a good idea.
I've had olives, can't say I've had mango per se, but I can't imagine olive mango is much better. Ugh. So it's primarily just kind of like not farmer in the sense that I'm thinking, where we're talking. Well, yeah. What's in season around this time anyway?
Currently, it looks like a lot of the leafier plants are actually in season, and it seemed like they just harvested these and are getting ready for the more springtime plants. Small fruit-bearing plants like strawberries and stuff like that will grow all the way to May. Heck, there's
Now
even some
comes,
potatoes.
of course,
Or
they're a hardier
potatoes.
root. They're the hardier root.
Potatoes.
Anything of the hops variety?
Not a lot, but it seems like one of the crystal dwarfs, or gem dwarfs, as you would call them, are sitting around smoking a pipe of something, and it looks like they are actually selling different types of hops.
Oh, my.
Well, I'd like to go up to at least the hops guys and see if I could get something there. How's my money? Okay, good. I have money. Oh, what the fuck is the conversion rate? I hate having to do
100,
math in my
100,
head.
100.
No, not gold. Something else. But yeah, no, I'd like to go up to the guys selling hops, and I would like to browse their wares.
What can I help you with? He's kind of got his pipe hanging out of the side of his mouth, so it's a little difficult for him to talk.
Just perusing. It's been quite a while since I've been to one of the open markets here.
You're from the Torotal Island, aren't you?
You'd be correct. We don't really go out too much. So it's always nice to see the world.
Alright. Well, I've only got a couple of hops here. I got Admiral. He taps one of the hops. He goes, it's mostly known for a bitter, aggressive taste, but at the end of it is smooth, like orange or herb. It's mostly used for bittering. I've got Banner. This one's not a very well seller. It's moderate on the bittering potential, but it has a pleasant aroma. I've got bouillon. It has element. What I'm told is it's got elements of spice and dark fruits, like plums or stuff like that. And
Okay.
we've got a newer crop right here. It's called Brewer's Gold. It's got
Sounds
notes of
expensive.
spice and black currant. I actually don't know what currant tastes like. Oh, apparently a couple of the dwarfs back home know what it tastes like. They tell me what to sell it as. Lastly, Magnum. Magnum is one of our newer lines, but it's also very popular. It's clean bitterness, and it has a lot less of the citrusy flavors, as say, like Admiral. But I happen to have one with me that I am willing to part with for a little bit more. Its name I made this myself. I call it Sovereign. Oh, it's delicious. It's amazing and brews. It's got I've brewed some with it. He actually hands you a small shot glass. You can taste it for yourself. I actually have no idea if you guys can actually hear me talk.
I can.
Okay, good.
Again.
It is low.
It is low. I'm trying my best to make it sound more like an older, grumpy, like gruff man, but as a dwarf. So, can we hear it on stream? I don't know. I know I'm picking it up on OBS, so I apologize for that. Move my mic a little bit closer.
Well, I was gonna say if you want like a really good way of talking like that while still being kind of loud, is putting your thumb on the inner part of your lips, not sticking your thumb in your mouth, but just putting it like on your lips, and then kind of shaping your mouth to go around your thumb a little bit, and then try and keep it held down while you talk. It kind of gives off the idea that you got
that's
something
a little
in
hard.
there.
I'm actually like blowing out my cheeks and talking from the bottom of them to get that more grumbly sort of sound. But I can also go a little brighter by talking to the middle of my cheeks, and the top of my cheeks sound more like this. So I'm going more grumbly, like he's got jowls.
Sorry, I feel
Yeah, stuff like that. Something like this. But I'm also adding a slight growl from my throat, so he sounds more like this. Instead of the middle cheek that sounds like this, or the top of my cheek that sound like this. It's different parts. A lot of different variations with accents, whatever you can do with the mouth. We'll talk about that later. Do you take a small drink of what he has offered you?
I shall while I am
Alright.
serenaded by Johns.
Yeah, Johnson, we
What?
can hear you.
Go on, dancing. Queen. You got this.
Dancing. Anyway, you taste the malt that has been treated with this hop, and you suddenly start to taste that it's got oddly a very nice. This malt isn't very, it tastes in the beginning like it was super sweet, but it has been toned down. You taste smoother ones, kind of like a complex aroma of pine, but there's small notes of vanilla and green tea. As you can tell, I'm pulling this from a website.
I can tell. It's okay. I won't tell anybody. Looks over at stream. You won't tell anybody either.
You won't tell anyone either.
Too late.
This one does not spark joy.
Dude, I love some of these names. We have Sovereign, Satis, Pride of Ringwood, Pacific Sunrise, Pilot, Warrior, Zenith, and one that's just fucking called Zeus.
Zeus. Hello, I'd like to try some Zeus.
Zeus's characteristics of taste are a sweet citrus herbal aroma. Those were the bittering hops. He doesn't have any of the aroma hops, which are in the fucking gigantic parts. You would actually, if you want to go for the more aroma or like the dual hop, you would have to go and get it from Uestra. I'm just telling you out of character. Your character doesn't know that. All the beer here, all the like dark lagers and stuff have bitter. They don't have aroma. I could get my brother to come talk our ear off about alcohol, but I will not because I do not drink.
Yeah, I was gonna say it is all gonna go right over my head.
Yeah,
I
same.
drink and I don't understand it
Same.
to a degree.
I don't drink, but apparently the oldest American hops is Cluster. That's a cool little tidbit. Anyway, so he basically has Sovereign is the smallest of his stock. He has only about like not even a full pound of Sovereign. He keeps that to himself, but he will part with it for a little bit more. The majority of his hops are about 2 silver. These are more artisanal or monasterial grown.
Okay.
So, but Sovereign, he said that it was one of his own brewing, his own breeding.
The ones for silver did sound rather interesting. I say that because like I figure I would need a fair bit of them because I would like to make some of my own.
All right.
I'm trying my best to figure out what the hell I need to go and make this work. You can bet my ass I've never actually made fucking beer before. So I'm like reading everything here and I'm like, oh, okay. Huh. Well, it's not easy, I'll tell you that much. Oh, it's an important step. Seeking help, of course. Okay. Yes, I'd like to buy some of the ones for silver. Figure I have some nice large barrels.
All right.
And I can't imagine. Well, I don't know. How much do you think would be in if I bought one thing of it? Like, would that be enough to make or to start using it in an alcohol? Or
2 silvers will get you an entire strand, and these strands are pretty long, but you will use all of it. So, yeah. If you make a smaller batch, like say a cauldron's worth, and I'm using that as a general, there, because you're not for commercial purposes. Akuma Johnson and Maceris would know loggers and other stuff for commercial purposes.
Mm-hmm.
But there's been no need for a commercial purpose because monasteries and other people make brews all the time. Why step it up?
yeah, it's like everybody already does this stuff, so
Yeah.
to try and make a business out of it is like trying to sell tap water. Everybody has it. It's like, congrats, you're selling to people that already own it. It's also probably a lot nicer and more consistently safer to drink considering we're surrounded by ocean.
Yes. But also I'm over here like, Dasani is basically tap water.
Yeah,
It is tap water, but it's Georgian tap water. That has been.
The stream is not sponsored by Coca-Cola, by the
No,
way.
it is not. Thank fuck for that. Also, they wouldn't do that anyways because we curse.
Also, I'm drinking a Pepsi right now. So the
How
extra
dare you.
wouldn't.
I'm not actually a polar bear. I just play one on TV.
That was good. That was good. Anyway, also I do not drink, so I have no idea what I'm doing whenever I say these things. So you pay 2 silver, Admiral, Banner, or
That first one you were talking about, the one that had a more like orange, smooth kind of citrusy
that's Admiral.
Admiral. Okay.
All right, so you get a long strand of Admiral hop.
And that's 2 silver?
That's 2 silver.
Easy. And it's 100 and 100, 100 is the conversion rate, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Your gold is worth more, but your copper is worth less.
Yes, I see that. What was nice about being who I am and my history is I've got a decent bit of money.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Akuma, Johnson, and Maceras, you just see me walk over and buy a thing of hops.
That makes sense.
Ah, hello, Nee.
Ah, there you are.
How's it going?
I see you finally caught up with us.
Yes, I was just making sure everything was squared away on the boat before I moved on out. Everybody else kind of just, relatively speaking, left. That is what it is. But while I was busy squaring away everything on the boat, making sure everything was okay, I did come across some unsavory type singular, and they had this note on them after I dealt with them, and it's basically them. I don't think these people, or I say these people, there's a cult that doesn't take too kindly to new people.
Yes, we were told about them by the innkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, good. So you know.
And apparently we've also accepted a bit of a quest of theirs.
Yep.
And as you can tell, things are going to get a little bloody. I showed them the bloody note.
Huh. Oh, it's a lot cleaner version of my note. Or mine's a cleaner version of your note.
Does anyone know where the girl is?
Thought she was with us.
Hopefully she's been...
She has not said a single word, by the way.
Mista, did you eat her?
No.
Well, then where is
the
she?
little one?
She went up a tree. I tried to get her down, but she was adamant of staying there.
Oh.
I thought I told her to stay on the boat.
Misa just kind of shrugs.
Well,
No, I
you weren't
guess we-
there.
I guess we should probably go look for her. Good lord, these youngins.
As you guys go to look for her?
Yeah.
You actually do a...
Yeah.
I said as you guys, not do you guys.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you said do you guys. I'm pretty
No. As you guys go to look for her, you do actually find her, but you see her trying to put something back into a nest.
What'd you take?
I didn't take anything.
Then why are you trying to put something back in that nest?
It fell.
What was
What
it?
is it?
A baby bird.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, it fell out of the nest.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Is it still moving?
Well, yeah.
Interesting.
Good.
I can't get it. She climbs back down and shows you guys the bird. It's an albatross.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But it's a full-grown albatross.
Oh.
That's not a little bird.
What do you mean? These get much bigger, don't they?
What you did? Out of character, you did specifically say it's a full-grown albatross, right?
Yes. She doesn't know.
Would I know? Would
you
any of us know?
Nee would definitely know. Johnson, I'm not entirely sure. Maceras, I don't think so. And Akuma, you may know due to your mother talking about them.
You know, my mother told me a little bit about albatrosses. And apparently their wingspan is pretty big.
Really?
It looks like a goose. No, not a goose. A pelican. Jesus Christ.
It has a 6 foot
Not a
wingspan.
goose. What am I talking about? It looks like a seagull.
She stares at the albatross, and the albatross just kind of goes, whack.
It has an 11-foot wingspan.
It's a pretty
Holy
big
shit.
bird that's in her arms.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering, because when she said a little bird fell out, I assumed she was holding it in both her hands, like cupping it. Not holding it like the Christmas turkey.
Mm-hmm.
I thought these things got bigger because it fell out of the nest. Then again, a couple of kids were throwing stones at it.
Oh,
I chased them away.
good job.
Out of character, stop giving us things to keep. Like,
Dang it.
actually. I'm actually kind of getting tired of feeding
She
everything.
just kind of hops back into the tree and puts the albatross back in, with a little bit of help with Mista.
There we go. All done.
No good.
Don't know why the kids were throwing stones at it. They're a
Some
bunch
kids
of
are
bastards.
some kids are assholes.
Those psychopaths more like it.
Smacking the girl.
Ew.
Stop
What?
swearing.
It's not a swear.
It
They
is
didn't
not
look
a
like
nice
they had
word.
fathers.
It's not nice.
What do you mean it's not nice? I'm telling you as it is. They were acting like they didn't have fathers.
Where did you hear that word anyway?
Probably me.
I'm impressed because you haven't
Um,
spoken much to her at all.
Wow.
Which means
Listen,
I should
when-
be hitting you.
When you're around me, you tend to just absorb words that haven't even been said yet.
Mr. Nee, I
Motherfucker.
used to live in a port town. There's a lot of people who quote unquote curse.
She got a point.
Very
She
true.
didn't
Also,
really sound
that
too
was-
cursy before, especially because she was saying earlier, "Ooh, that's a bad word. I shouldn't say it."
Yeah, well, some words are mean. Sometimes they're just as it is. They were exhibiting fatherless behavior, so I called them bastards.
I'm thinking
Good job.
Liam has forgotten.
Probably. It has been a while. I apologize.
Yeah, no, she didn't do this before.
Shit. Shit, it's still almost 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is.
Question: how much time's left in the session?
Not long. I wasn't planning on you guys doing combat. I just wanted you guys to get here, get settled.
I circumvented
fun.
everything.
You're fine.
But-
Don't worry.
You're fine.
No, I was.
I knew that Sandcorn had a date, so I wasn't planning super crazy combat. Because
I mean, you
Because
could,
we're-
and the next time he's not here, we could say, "Oh, you missed all the really cool stuff."
Say, yeah, we'll
Yeah, just
we'll
leave.
just tell him. We'll just say,
Fine.
yeah, we fought God, dude. You weren't here for that. You missed it.
You literally missed it. We dug trenches, fought God, literally everything we did.
And we chopped off Cthulhu's middle finger.
Mhm.
No, it's okay. So I'm gonna tell you guys, it's starting to get nighttime, and it's around the time that the note said for you guys to for the mayor to appear at the reservoir.
So we should probably go.
Yes, you start making your way. You don't know. You've honestly not interacted with anybody here other than Yip, the mayor and her daughter, and the guy who's selling hops.
Since the note, since the note said to come and for the mayor to come alone, I decide to cast greater invisibility on the whole party
Okay.
as we follow the mayor. Well, do we tell
The
her?
mayor told
this
you
or
guys
not?
to do it yourself because she is swamped with work. And she can't
Exactly.
make it.
Yeah, she was busy. That's why we're
So, one of us will have to be visible, while the rest of us I can hide with my greater invisibility. Who wants to be our representative?
You don't want me, I'll just fucking beat them to death.
You know, I could do it.
You'll eat them.
And?
Good point.
Don't we need information? Also, please don't.
I'm a slime. Plus, I can simulate memories and stuff.
That's terrible to think about.
Misa just kind of shrugs.
There's worse things than me on Muestra.
I'm sure there are some wicked things that gods have created. But please don't. I'm sure we could just talk this out. The one that I bumped into looked like he wasn't really doing it for any other reason than he just needed.
Alright, looks like my hat's out of the ring.
Misa kind of stands very nonchalantly against the tree.
How about you do it, Nee?
Alrighty, I could do that.
Yes, you are a native to this country. Since I don't look like any of the tieflings here, they might get suspicious. So.
Okay. That's a fair one.
Alright, so Nia's taking point on this mission.
Yep.
And that is the end of session as you guys start to walk north to the Northern Reservoir.
Let's go kill somebody.
Yeah.
And that's the end of session.
Yep,
Alright.
Just another day in
Just another day in
West.
paradise.
Yep.
Just another day in paradise.
It's another day in paradise. Anyway, yeah. So that's the end of session. Good
Yep.
job, everybody.
Yep. That was actually a good session. Good just general acting.
Yeah.
Fun times.
The next one will be the 1st of April. Yeah. So, also, I should have more time to plan this upcoming encounter.
Okay.
Because I'll actually have my Fridays off for once in my fucking life.
Hallelujah.
Yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, stream.
I'm gonna go and probably see